Welcome to our channel. Today we how to deploy Salesforce step by step clearly. Begin by ensuring you have the necessary access to your Salesforce account. Log into your Salesforce environment with the appropriate credentials. Navigate to the Setup menu by clicking the gear icon in the top right corner. In the Quick Find box, type Deployment to locate the deployment options. Select Deploy from the available options to begin the process. Choose whether you want to deploy changes via change sets or metadata API. For change sets, click on Inbound Change Sets to view any packages available for deployment. If deploying change sets, select the change set you want to deploy. Review the change set details to verify the components included. Click on the Deploy button to initiate the deployment process. Wait for the status of the deployment to update, which may take a few moments. Once complete, review the success or failure messages provided by Salesforce. If there are any errors, click on the error message to view details and troubleshoot. For metadata deployments using the metadata API, launch your preferred development environment. Prepare your metadata package, ensuring all necessary components are correctly configured. Use tools like Salesforce CLI or Workbench to deploy your package. Execute the deployment command or process according to your tool's documentation. Monitor the progress in your terminal or interface to ensure successful execution. After deployment, return to Salesforce to confirm that all changes have been applied. Run tests or validation checks to ensure everything is functioning as expected. Document the deployment process and any issues encountered for future reference. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.